Feeling a bit uneasy about the economy, especially with an election year upon us? You're not the only one. But don't worry, there's some good news too. Even though a recession might be looming, there are still some bright spots in the investment world. Let's take a closer look at 15 assets and sectors that could thrive despite the challenges ahead. So, what opportunities would you explore to navigate these uncertain times and secure your financial future? Let's dive in and find out. Don't forget to subscribe to LuxMind Media for more helpful tips on money and investing. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Join us on LuxMind Media to learn more about making smart financial decisions. Putting profit first. Think of profitable businesses like finding a pot of gold. Big investment companies are grabbing them fast. Owning part of one feels really good, like sleeping well at night. But it's not all easy. The companies that supply stuff to these businesses are raising their prices. That means it's getting harder for these businesses to keep making money. Even though they're still valuable, running them smoothly is getting trickier. Cash. Cash is like the king of assets, especially when things get tough. It's your safety net, your security blanket. So instead of blowing it on things you could do without, it's smarter to hang on to it. You never know when a golden opportunity will come knocking, and having cash in hand means you're ready to seize it with both hands. But it's not just about being prepared for a stroke of luck. Having a stash of cash also gives you a leg up when it comes to making deals. Picture this: you're negotiating a purchase, and having cash ready to go can give you more bargaining power. Sellers might be more inclined to offer you better terms or discounts if you can pay upfront. So, in essence, cash isn't just about having money. It's about having flexibility, security, and the ability to capitalize on opportunities when they arise. It's like having a secret weapon in your financial arsenal. Bitcoin. Who would have guessed that Bitcoin would be on this list, right? But there it is, standing tall and making a big impact. Its value keeps going up, and there's another big event called halving coming soon. During halving, it gets harder to make new Bitcoins, which usually makes the price go up. Some people think that this price increase is already expected, while others believe that Bitcoin is a safe place to put your money when things are uncertain. Either way, Bitcoin is a big deal right now, and it's here to stay. Strategic real estate. Okay, let's imagine properties as different types of cars. Some are like fancy sports cars, always popular and making a lot of money, especially if they're right in the middle of the action like in the city center. They're like gold mines for their owners. But then there are the regular cars, not as flashy or in demand. They're okay, but they don't make as much money as the fancy ones. And then there's Airbnb, like a special kind of car for renting out to travelers. With everything going on, it's like driving through unpredictable weather. Only the best locations and nicest cars can keep making money, while others might struggle to get any customers. So whether it's a fancy car, a regular one, or an Airbnb, what really matters is where it is and how good it is. The better they are, the more money they'll make. Art. You know that saying, when times get tough, it's the middle class that suffers. Well, it's pretty spot on, especially when it comes to the art world. When there's an economic downturn, it's often the middle-income folks who feel the financial squeeze the most. But here's the interesting part. While they're tightening their belts, the wealthy are actually doing quite well. Art used to be seen as something only the super rich could afford, like a luxury reserved for billionaires. But things have changed. Now even regular folks like us have a chance to get in on the action. And here's the kicker. Investing in art has proven to be a pretty smart move over the years. In fact, it's often done better than more traditional investments like stocks or bonds. So while the middle class might be feeling the pinch, there's still hope for us to make some money in the art world. Who knows? Maybe that painting you buy today could be worth a fortune tomorrow. Abroad investments. When your local market is going crazy with prices soaring through the roof, it might be time to cast your net a bit wider and look for opportunities abroad. Countries like Spain, Portugal, Colombia, and Ecuador are catching the eye of smart investors everywhere. And why is that? Well, because they're hotspots for finding great deals. Think about it. While property prices in your hometown might be skyrocketing, there are places overseas where you can still snag a bargain. Imagine buying a beautiful apartment near the beach in Spain for a fraction of the cost of something similar back home. It could be the best move you ever make. So, if you're feeling priced out of your local market, don't despair. There's a whole world of opportunities waiting for you beyond your doorstep. And who knows, your next big investment could be just a plane ride away. Consumer staples. Even when the economy takes a hit and money gets tight, one thing remains constant. People need to eat. That's where consumer staples come into play. These are the basic necessities of life, like food, beverages, and household essentials that people buy regardless of their financial situation. Now, here's the thing about consumer staples. They're like the backbone of the economy. When times are tough, consumers might cut back on luxury items, but they'll still keep buying the essentials. That's why stocks and companies that produce these goods tend to hold up well during recessions. Their products are in constant demand, providing a level of stability that other sectors might not offer. So, if you're looking for a safe place to park your money during uncertain times, consumer staples might be your best bet. After all, people gotta eat, right? And as long as they do, these companies are likely to keep churning out profits no matter what the economy throws their way. Financial indexes. Indexes are like the unsung heroes of investing. Diversify your portfolio with a mix of ETFs, and you'll thank yourself later. It's a steady way to grow your wealth, especially during uncertain times. Health and pharma. Investing in wellness. Health is the new wealth, my friend. With everyone obsessed with staying healthy, the health sector is booming. From big pharma to health subscriptions, there's money to be made in keeping people well. DIY money services. Who doesn't want to save a buck or two? Companies offering DIY money saving services are on the rise. It's all about empowering people to take control of their finances and build wealth. Precious metals. When in doubt, go for gold. It's been a reliable hedge against market volatility for centuries. Plus, you can't go wrong with something you can hold in your hands. Gas and oil. Despite its volatility, the energy sector can be lucrative. With tensions rising in certain regions, now might be the time to jump in. Solar and energy. So renewable energy is the way forward. Whether it's solar panels for your home or investments in clean energy companies, it's a trend that's here to stay. International currencies. The dollar might be strong now, but it's losing ground against other currencies. Diversify your savings to protect yourself against inflation and economic uncertainty. Cheap labor. In a globalized world, there's always someone willing to work for less. Take advantage of immigrant labor to cut costs and boost your bottom line. The changing luxury market. Luxury goods might be taking a hit, but that doesn't mean all is lost. Keep an eye on the secondary market for bargains. Change is on the horizon, and it's up to us to adapt. As we head into 2024, there's a lot of uncertainty ahead. But don't forget, tough times can also bring chances to grow and succeed. By spreading out our investments, staying informed, and trying new things, we can handle whatever comes our way. So, what steps will you take to make the most of the opportunities in the year ahead? Let's tackle it together and aim for a better financial future.